Once again, welcome to Fresh Mark Scents, aka Zest for Life Fragrances. The best fragrances on the market. We're just talking about fragrances that will make a capsule collection. And what will I be talking about today? Right now, I'm wearing a coconut, fresh, green scent, which is Jean Paul Gaultier Paradise Garden. And I thought, what's also very fresh for summer, has great woody notes, rather in a tropical way, in a masculine Italian fresh way. Yes, it's another one from the Guess Amore collection. It is Guess Amore Portofino. And this has the Italian zesty lemon note. It has a cypress woody note, which is green, refreshing, masculine, woody, and it also has blood orange as a middle note. So blood orange makes this interesting, it makes it juicy, so it's mandarin on the top note with a bit of lemon. It really comes into its own as a fragrance, mixing that mandarin orange from the top note with the blood orange from the middle note. There's a terracotta note, which is sort of like copper, the color of copper, almost like a sun-burnished copper note. So the smell of copper with something juicy orange and masculine, fresh, green note of cypress, which is a dry cypress. So it's not like the wet patchouli or damp patchouli or damp oak moss or anything. Actually, I'm getting kind of damp over here, just sweating out. Sorry. It's very hot today, I'm not going to lie. So I've been wearing the summery, fresh fragrances, and this sort of has a tropical vibe, and we've been going into the tropical and different vibes before, but this is this Guess Amore Portofino has a more traditional masculine. I'm going to put this on the side so I don't confuse you. What I really love about this is that it actually smells quite similar with the blood orange and geranium to K Eau de Parfum. So K Eau de Parfum goes in a much more green and spicy direction, and then adds some, it has juniper, it has cardamom, but it also shares, the notes that it shares is blood orange and geranium in the mid note. But this goes into a darker green sort of facet, whereas this is the more deconstructed, it's the more deconstructed blood orange and geranium fragrance. It has that juiciness of the blood orange, but it also has the brightness of the lemon and the initial juicy burst of mandarin orange. So slightly more orange you get on here, you get more of a sweet orange to deep orange blushed effect. And this is very juicy, it's very rounded. It has the orange effect, it has a little tang of lemon, but it also has a deeply masculine woody note because it's backed up with the note of leather as well in the base. So it has a green and leathery base in the base, in the dry down. What I really like about this is at the end of a bright, masculine, traditionally Italian scent, and after all the juice of the middle note of mandarin and blood orange has faded, you get almost like a racing car leather note. So it's almost like the racing green, like British racing green. It has that dark green mossy effect, dark dry cypress woody effect with the masculine note of leather. So it reminds me of a sort of racing green vintage car, very Italian style sort of. I know British racing green is a British color, but it has those woody notes that you'd associate with, say, Dolce & Gabbana Dolce & Gabbana light blue, that same lemon note that is zesty and fresh and picks it up, you have that in this Guess Amore. So definitely check it out. This is a scent that mixes the geranium and blood orange from a scent that you would know, and takes it a whole nother level. So rather than taking it in a green spicy direction, it has the blood orange, a little tang of a bright lemon, and the woody nature is separate, dry, and it's the woody nature goes into a leathery aspect. So once the dry woods fade away from the cypress, you get the leather aspect of it. So what I'd say about longevity, I'd say is about, this is the longest longevity out of all of the 4 fragrances. There is a Portofino, well, it's not the longest, it's the second longest actually. I think the longest will be the next review of a perfume that is the last in this collection. If you know this Amore, Guess Amore collection, you know the last one in the collection that I have not reviewed yet. One of them being the Nieche. But that is the strongest lasting. This is a second strong lasting because it has a woody note, a leather note, and the blood orange is sort of like a mid-range projection. It's nice, it's juicy, it's fresh, it's not overwhelming, but I would say the woody notes and the leather notes are the notes that you would sense or smell in the dry down, because they are base notes, but they are the most prominent notes that are there apart from the blood orange. So I would say the blood orange, you get a fruitiness for about 4 hours, but the 5 hour, 6 hour mark, you'd only just smell the woods, the after effect of the copper or terracotta note, and blood orange, and some woody leathery notes. So I really enjoy this as a masculine daytime scent, summertime scent. You can wear it in autumn as well because it adds some vibrancy, because the blood orange and the cypress woody notes and the leather would be well received, mass appealing in the autumn and winter as well, if you prefer that. So we got some winter fragrances out there on the selection. I need to start tagging my videos with winter fragrances as well, so everybody knows that there are quite a few winter fragrances in this selection right over here behind me. But let me know what you think in the comment section, and whatever you do, people, stay free and stay fresh. Pow! Another one for Fragrante Famiglia. This is another video for the Amore collection, and I really enjoy this collection. I suggest that you check it out yourselves in stores. However, Guest has the best price online, and you also get that fancy little pouch that I took it out of. So stay free and stay fresh.